Welcome to the show. My name is KyGi, and this is KyGi's this podcast. We're coming to live from not too bad in Paris, 79 Bria Street, and we have our guest today. And I'm thinking about Mr. J. You can remember on our socials, we've been talking that he will be our guest, and this today is here to hear about his life story and what happened. How was life from childhood until where he is today. And I'm glad to have him. I believe there are a lot of people who still want to hear about life here, our life. And there are young people who are still looking forward to you. People they talk. And like it is, like it is, like it is, like it is. That is why Ruth is staying on the podcast this today to talk to us about your life story. How are you, Mr. J?
Hey, bro, good.
You good, man?
Good.
You look tired. What's up?
Hey, Mona, when you get old, Mona,
Okay, how's your gig going this weekend?
Nothing much. Nothing much.
You've been chilling at home.
Yeah, nothing much.
Okay, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. It really means a lot, Mr. J.
Yo, the bookings will kill me, man. I'm playing tomorrow after party. PG Covers.
At BG Covers.
Yes.
After party.
DJ Lebza after
Oh,
party.
it's happening this tonight, ne?
Yeah.
At BG.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw it.
From there, residency to buy in. That's it.
Mm.
Yeah, nothing.
What's that you're busy with now? Like,
Yo, Lake is studying, man. Yeah.
but that's school.
You never get old, man.
One school. Okay, Mr. J, before we go to our conversation for today, I have a burning question for you. Is it true before radio, before DJ, before you became a father, before everything, Unolele Panso, is that true?
Yeah. I was the top dancer.
For how long?
My high school level, only
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Only there.
Okay.
Oh, Pramachini were there.
Mm.
My older brother, he passed away. He was a Pantula.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So you had a group.
yeah, we had a group. And, hey, but guys now, hey,
Who did it?
hey, we grown up, man.
Okay. Like I said earlier on, we're going to talk about your life from childhood until where you are this today.
Yeah.
And let's talk about your primary school days. Which primary school we attended?
I attended Slugile until grade. Mna to the standard.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Until my grade 7 there.
Okay.
Yeah, grade 7 I got kids go Asha.
Asha.
Yeah.
Also looking until grade 6.
Until grade 6.
Grade 7 were
Then
Asha.
grade 7 I was Asha.
Okay.
So you remember Kolokanakwe were packed.
Mm.
So they separated us, Body Opelwa.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Asha when you last.
Yeah. So we are attending afternoon. When I was doing grade 6, I was attending afternoon
Yeah.
at Slugile until they built a new school. So I did my grade 7 there at Ascha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then from Ashaba you went to high school. Which high school you
From Ascha, I went to Parnat,
DMC
DMC,
until grade 12.
until grade 12.
Okay. Let's talk about your primary days. How was life back then? Because we all understand we have young people, especially during those years. There were young people who will go to school without lunchbox. They will go to school without school shoes. They will go to school without school uniform. On your side, how was life back then?
Yo, man. Some of us, we grew up in the time of apartheid. You'll understand. My mama 1K will understand. It was tough then. But I grew up like any child. Yeah. So I'll never say we were struggling or not.
Yeah.
But my mom was working as a domestic worker. My father was driving the bicycle valley.
Okay.
Yeah. Then yeah. I remember before before secondary, my father came back and worked for municipality. So I will never say we were struggling
Yeah.
or we were like rich people. No,
We're just a middle class.
I was just living a standard life like any ordinary child. But during my primary time, I had a struggle with eyesight.
Okay.
So I repeated, I don't know standard 2, it's
Grade 4.
grade 4. Yeah, I repeated grade 4 because of the eyes and stuff. But
What
after
was
that,
so from?
yeah, but after that, everything was fine. I was playing soccer with so many guys. I can mention you anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were playing soccer. I was a goalkeeper back then in primary.
Not like this.
Yeah, I was playing soccer.
Okay, talking about the education side,
Yeah.
which subject only put together?
Man, I would never say I'm intelligent or whatever, but science and maths, man,
Malam na.
uh,
Then it's no struggle also. Na? Do you have one no struggle?
I would never say I was struggling that much. But English, man, we grew up speaking Sesotho. At home, no one speaking English, so English was a little bit tricky. Yeah.
Especially Kulunza guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because our English was taught by Sesotho, you know.
Mm.
Anarchy, you see.
So, Mr. J, by then, Nakonyelo, I remember in my era we had the, what do they call it? Farewell.
Yeah.
Where my grade 7 at it was farewell. Where the hour do, if you are good with science, then you get the certificates of science, and best learn and all those things.
Yeah.
Anything, farewell.
Yeah, yeah, I know them very well, but it was done Koskolo. Yeah, not everywhere. Like later on, Banaba Mankuwa was somewhere. So normally school hall or then give you certificates. I remember Legatola car police certificate. Top player.
That's actually what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Out of the farewell, not something you to them that now.
Yeah, there was a only tournament there, like under 13, under 14. Yeah. So that football tournament, all the games I was never scored as a goalkeeper. Yeah. So
clean sheet.
Yeah, clean sheet, but. So the school received a smaller car, and then they give me a certificate at the end of the year and say, farewell, my brother, and stuff.
That was nice. Yeah. But by then, also told Ziva or no, what you want to become when you grow up, or no sons are we enjoy a bongwana baha.
Yo, bruh. During primary, I was clueless, bruh.
Papa,
I was clueless, but what I know is I loved music then. Hence, I became a Pantula dancer by the time. And usually, I grew up in a music family, in short. Yeah, my older brother and sister, they were singing this choral music. Yeah, and my father was a band player, so they had a jazz band in Everton. So, yeah. I grew up loving music, like music.
Let's go to BMC.
Yeah.
You are now a hot man. BMC.
A confused hot man, anyway. Confused hot man.
Now, BMC grade 8, new uniform, new school, new teachers, and new learners.
Yo, bruh.
How was your grade 8 days?
Hey, bruh. Remember BMC, we were the first people to do technical subjects. And for us growing up, it was the first time doing Boma technical, electricity.
Which is something you did.
Something new, something new. So there will never be, we never grew up on only technical school. So we were the first students to do technical subjects.
Meaning BMC was the first school to be a technical school in Ghana.
Yes.
Wow.
So we were the first people to do technical subjects. Yes, there were other subjects, like ordinary subjects, but we were the first, our team we were the first. So they had a selection process.
Yeah.
So they look at the marks of the learners from the primary. So if your IQ level is I'm not saying we top student, but they were checking their IQ level, the subject, and
Then they will take you for
so they take a
technical
group of
studies.
us, and then we did those technical subjects. Yeah.
Okay.
Hence, you'll find all these years until grade 12, the technical learners were always on top 10.
Because one of the things is when you get to high school, especially grade 8, that's when you start to experience into Zenga.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Mjolo. Onojolo of the grade.
Yo, bra, kile secondary section.
From primary.
From primary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
By the way, I was a ballroom dancer.
Okay.
When I was doing grade 7, I was a ballroom dancer.
Yeah.
So not only Hotmani, why should I forget this Hotmani? He was teaching us ballroom dance back then. Yeah.
It was not the party at school, it was...
No, it was something Kokas.
Okay.
When I was at Pantula, we joined these arts and culture groups and stuff. So I was never interested on campus, traditional dance. No. So I started having an interest on ballroom dancing. And then we started doing pratika, yeah. He was the one teaching us ballroom dance. Dancer Lebo and Dade Chuta. Dade Chuta was training karate, CPD hall, karate, and he was teaching again boxing. And he was also a ballroom dancer back then. So him and his wife used to help Pratika to teach us. We were young back then.
Sporting activities didn't matter compared to now.
Yeah, because the primary teachers back then, they were emphasizing that you must do something. You should participate on something. Yeah.
Okay. Back from George. They were then George. The very same lady, Ono Jola Liana for primary. She's the very same lady who will in high school, or when you get to high school, it's so much.
But we separate like Ulayako. He went to Bayfeld. I went to Parna.
10 hours. We did 10 hours.
We go 10 hours. Back then it was 10 hours. For us it was 10 hours.
Yeah.
And then things started to change there. But I think grade 8, grade 9, we were still together. We were partners in ballroom dancing. And she was a child of one of the teachers at PLA.
Which you can't mention.
I can't mention.
All right.
Yeah, because we are doing good things, winning competitions, doing something after school. We go to
We're always close.
We always close. Yeah.
Okay.
But we were young back then.
Grade 9, grade 10, and grade 11. How was life?
No, bruh. I think when I was doing grade 9, they started selecting me as what you call RCL member and stuff. And then on grade 12, I started to be on the RCL team.
Okay.
Yeah. They will give you positions and stuff. So for me, I started joining debating teams. I started having love for reading.
Yeah.
I love computers, bro. So at the library, there were computers. Okay. So I know after school, when it's study time, so I will go to library and fiddle with the computers. Yeah. So we are few of us who they allow us to fiddle with the computer. Yeah, I was one of them.
You were not specifically selected.
No. It was they never selected us. Remember back then there was not a computer subject or something. Yeah, but the computers were there. I remember there was a computer lab, but there were no learners like doing computer. Yeah, but we had a chance to go inside there, play with some computers and stuff. So there was a teacher that I just forgot the name at the library. So he had some time and that energy to teach us. This is how you open a computer. This is how you do this.
Then let's go back to the subjects. we're still talking about grade 9, grade 10, and grade 11.
Yeah.
Were you focused on your studies, or you were just normal like any other ladies?
I was always on top 5 or top 10.
Wow.
But I was a naughty learner at school ever.
Problematic.
So problematic. Yeah. Kimanga clearly I'm there. We were drinking during school mesh. I was there. So when they say top 10, I was there. So
Come on, you are RCM.
yeah, but it fluctuated because I was naughty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Calm, collected, focus on studies, but naughty at the same time. But a childish
Yeah, we speak about one.
Yeah.
Not to tell her. There's a
Not to
difference
tell her,
in
yeah. Monoti babo mwana at grade 10 I started to all serious.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot of money.
yeah.
You know.
So we were at the same class with the lady, and we attended same church.
Oh.
So yeah, that's
Then
because that one the primary girl started to jolo on the
Someone
other
else,
side.
yeah.
Yeah.
then house.
Yeah.
Okay, Jay. Then let's go to grade 12. I know grade 12 is difficult, little bit challenging, and that's where we start experiencing new things. That's where we recognize the challenges.
Yeah.
How na grade we facing high school? From grade 8 straight to grade
Let me
12.
tell you a funny story, man. I repeated grade 11 if I'm not mistaken, because I was the naughtiest man in private school. So I respect Mem's careful, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, she told me straight, you're going to repeat the grade 11. But back then it felt like a pain. Why not? Why me? Whatever. But later on I realized she was building me on something. She said, you're going to repeat grade 11 because you are not ready.
To go to grade 12.
Yeah, on papadi and all that. So when you go to grade 12 is not easy. So it was not only me, it was few of us.
She was actually not punishing.
Not
She was
punishing.
trying to
Even
teach you
today,
some lesson.
even today, I respect that lady.
Then at home, facing grade 11, how was the response at home?
Okay, let me
Like
tell
you're
you.
going to face grade 11.
When, on my grade 12, when there is a function at school, or maybe there's a soccer match or whatever, or maybe there's this school visits and stuff, I usually I used to come with a sound system at school with my vinyls, cassettes.
You already had that.
Yeah. No, they were already my father. Like remember, my father was a band player. There was a sound system at home, so I usually take that sound system, go to school, play some music there. Yeah. Back then there was these things of POBs and stuff. I started grade 10 DJing.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 1997, 1998 when I started. So I usually go with the sound system, play there, make some noise at school. So I would say my life then was confusing. I was doing many things at the same time.
At the same time.
Yeah. So I was not even focusing on school because music was all over me.
Then faith.
Bruh. So they knew at school, I only mention we know.
Like you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's a show, I'll come with the sound system, play music. So my focus was on DJing that time because that's when I started making money.
Okay.
Yeah, we go to
Also charge out.
you go to shows, then they pay you 1,000 rand, back 10,000 rand. Hey,
That's a
bruh,
lot of money.
it's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
So when I had to go to school on Monday, I'm not there. Sometimes I go on Wednesday or Tuesday. I'm tired. So I didn't do homeworks and stuff. So I was focusing on music, DJing on the weekend. On Fridays, I'm not there. I will travel from here to Porsche or to Val, go and play there. So I started having money.
And clearly it was in a disturb for your studies.
Yes. That's when Mims Cable said, We lost the focus. I don't know what's happening. And during my grade 11, I remember grade 12, um, I was selected to be a chairperson of us. Yeah. But due to my behavior, I didn't get that position.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were only selected to be chosen.
Yeah.
Then unfortunately they couldn't.
And if you can check, back then, the group of RCL members, we were the naughty ones. Like for real, I don't want to lie, bro.
Maybe when she said about fame, maybe you guys were famous then.
Yeah, in school, yeah, man.
School
I used to do modeling, see total contest, and I once became Mr. Partner back then. So.
But after grade 12, what regain your focus?
Yeah. So repeating grade 11, Ebra opened my eyes, and I don't want to lie. Because they even showed me, you have passed grade 11, but because you are not ready mentally, I saw it, I passed, but because of my behavior, I had to repeat. So they said, no, you are not ready for grade 12, and we want 100%. So you are too much playful.
What's your principal right there?
It was no, Martins.
Oh,
It was Martins.
I remember.
Yeah. Even Mr. Pule, there was a teacher called Mr. Pule. Most of the students didn't like him, but I'm telling you, today, when you grow up, you remember his words. There was Mr. Pule there. Mr. Maine was one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Maine, I used to play soccer when I arrived at Patna, but I decided, no, I don't want to play anymore. So I played only on grade 8. After that, I said, no, I don't want to play.
Yeah,
So Mr. Maine, Mr. Pule, those were the teachers then. There was a teacher, he came from Bomakwak, he was teaching us technical drawing.
Okay.
He was a good guy. I just forgot his name, but he was a good guy. So they used to build us and say, hey, guys, we are growing up. You see.
Focus.
So even when I failed, this teacher of technical drawing, he was the one that said, you never failed my subject. But because they want to instill discipline on you, you're going to repeat the grade 11. I never failed grade 11, but I repeated grade 11. Yeah. So even people were shocked and said, man, sometimes used to be on top 10, sometimes the other term not. But I used to pass like every term.
Your parents didn't have a problem with it?
My mom had a problem because I was always not at home. Either I'm home or either I'm going to play music. So I was always not at home.
Yeah. Your grade 12 days. How was your performance when it comes to the results? It's a victory.
It was tough, man. I remember we had a science teacher. Hey, brah, we were struggling, brah. I don't want to lie. Yeah.
Then
it was technical subjects were tough back then. I don't know now, but for us it was something new. When you go to grade 12, there were other things we didn't do, like period before exams. You do things. So there were certain things that we didn't do correctly, because even the teachers, it was something new. So for me, it was, I passed matric, but not wow.
It was challenging.
Yeah, it was challenging. Yeah.
No, matric dance better.
But I was qualifying to be on university.
Okay.
Yeah. What you call it, bachelor or whatever. Yeah.
Matric dance?
I went to matric dance. Matric dance. I used to go to gardens, bruh.
Preparing for.
I used to sell ice cream, go to Klextop. We used to go to Klextop, me and my friends. One of my friends now is a pastor now. We used to go to Klextop. Pastor. We were Pantula dancers together.
Okay.
Yeah, Pastor Ndovu. He was my friend. Yeah, we used to go to Klextop, go and sell ice cream during holidays, bro. You know that bicycle with the umbrella, big umbrella?
Yeah.
Yeah, we go to Oakley, you go to Klextop, you sell ice cream there.
Were you guys selling for yourselves or you were working for someone?
No, we were working for someone.
Okay.
Yeah, we were working for, there was a white guy, he was a police officer here in Paris. So one of our friend's mom was working for him, for that guy. So that guy said, no, you can bring your boys during holidays. I will take them home at Kletzdorp to sell some ice creams. That's how we went.
Generate something.
Yeah, that's when I started buying myself some shoes, clothes and stuff. I started grade 10 somewhere. Like then my sister, my older brother, they were working. They were assisting, and my father had a stroke. So it was a little bit challenging. Yeah. So a little bit challenging. But I learned there to stand for my own. I went to matric. Everything I was wearing at my matric farewell. I bought it myself.
With your own money?
My own money.
What was your date? Matric dance?
Our matric dance was more on career guidance.
Oh.
Yeah. Not like now. Then, like kids now. It's all about clothes.
Things has changed.
Yeah, it's all about big cars and stuff. So ours, it was like career guide. So we sit there during the day. You will have fun, swimming pools, music. Then afternoon, they'll come these guys, career guidance guys.
Career guidance,
yeah, will guide you. This is how you go to university. This is how you do this. This is how you do that.
So by then, still, what you want to become after matric?
I wanted to do heavy current or light current electricity. That time.
What's that?
Yeah, it was 2002. I was supposed to finish matric 2001, but I finished my matric 2002.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had two options: to do electronics or to do electrical engineering. Yeah, both of them were engineering.
Okay.
But electronics, I didn't qualify because of my marks. They wanted 80 plus, bro. Like top student.
But for electrician,
I was qualifying, so to do light current. I remember I tried to go to Flavia's. I just went there for not even 1 year, bro. I had to come back. There was no money. There was no NSFAS back then. So financial backup was not there. Yeah. So for us back then, your family had to have money for you to go to school or university, unless you are a top student. Yeah.
Then here it's like matric results. You are done with school. January first year. Okay, you went to school then. Like you said, you went to Flavors.
Yeah.
When you came back to Flavors,
brother, it was a radio.
You went straight to radio?
Straight to radio. Actually, when I was doing matric, I used to go to Lentswe Community Radio. It was at 79 Loeb Street. Where is this checkers today? Yeah. So there was a guy we used to go and record. He had a studio. So he was staying in the same section with me, same block. So I used to go to that guy, studying music. When he fixing some computers and other things, I used to go there. Yeah. So that guy told me, hey, man, I'm a technical manager at Lentswe Community Radio. I see you are interested on this. Come with me. So I used to go with him to go there when he do his thing. So I studied there. Oh, this is how you do jingles. This is how you record a program.
Also, about the interest you are presenting?
No, zero. My main focus was sound engineering, anything to do with electronics, I'm there. So I started learning there. We used to call him Nana. I don't remember his surname.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy used to call him Nana. So I don't know why Nana, but they used to call him Nana back then.
Then how do we answer for Nagakai? That technical area? Before you go for presenting, because I remember you were one of the presenters college. Before you decide to go for presenting, for technical issues or anything like that?
I used to go with the guy. Yeah. So sometimes there will be an open space where someone is absent at night
as a presenter.
Okay. So this guy will do a show. Then I started there. He will engage with me and then we talk at night and stuff. So I didn't have a show formally or hired formally. When I was writing matric when I was going there. I was still writing my matric. Still, I'm not sleeping at home. Still, I'm not sleeping at home. I arrive at morning sometimes. Yeah, so then the love for radio started there. But I had to go do some schooling thing and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah. So when you come back, you went straight to.
I used to go there, but when things were not going well at Flavia's, then I started saying, you know what, I don't have money, there's radio, there's an opportunity, let me go there. That's when I started to be visible to the guys. Then Mr. Nzunga spotted me and said, hey, bruh, I see you here every day. What's your story?
With them.
Yeah. Then they found me at the production studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alone?
Alone, doing some recordings. So I remember there was a lady wanted to do an advert. So I said, no, man, I know how to do this. Then they asked me, where's the technical manager? I said, that guy went to the shop to buy something and stuff. I said, no, come, let's record. Then I did it, and they were impressed. And Zunga said, hey, man, I saw you every day. What's happening? Then they gave me a show one time. And yeah, that's when the radio started.
So your focus was only on radio?
My focus, to be honest, I wanted to do sound engineering or anything to do with electronics. My focus was not on radio at all, my brother. Hence, later on, I studied with Tameling, but it didn't work also.
Okay.
Yeah, also it didn't work. I think I went there for 4 months, if I'm not mistaken. Then I had to come back again. There was no money. Then I started focusing strictly on radio.
The first time I started to know you, can I go Lentswe FM 4303?
It was after Tameling then.
After that, yeah. Because that was the area, in the area Lona, Mutabombele, and the late JD.
Yeah.
That's when I started to know you guys. So, JD, the late JD. I remember you were very, very close with that guy. You started to meet go 79 Love Street or Kaizoko Panako 43.
Okay, let me tell you a funny story. We met during November, December. I was writing matric.
Okay.
We met there with Oz, JD, Tabombele. So Tabombele loved
And
music. Malankan, we met before with Malankan. Malankan, when arrived at Paris, we used to DJ together at some places. So that's how I knew him, Malankan. And then we started engaging then. Then I started attending. He was doing Money Drive. Then sometimes he said, hey, when I come with me, then I will come with him. Sometimes he will find me there. Because I was sleeping there at production. Studying the machines and stuff. So in the morning, I'll go with him in the studio and do a show with him. That's how I started reading. You see, Malanka, Mr. Nzunga, Steve Nale, there were people who were coming me and say, man, you can do this.
You have potential.
Yeah, and on Fridays and Saturdays, Oz and other guys, Maleke, Twitter, Siko, they used to go there and play.
Yeah.
So even JD and other guys, they used to come and play music. Only DJ. Yeah. Then they started having that interest on radio.
So when you get to Lentswe already, those ones the late.
Yeah, but not as friends.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to know him. I know that guy. They own taxis at home, so so I know him like that. But usually, when we started to be friends, there was a guy called Sbicho. I grew up with him. Sbicho, not Sbicho Pilan. Sbicho Mkhedi. Yeah, he was a short guy. So we went to high school together. No.
Okay.
So we went to high school together. So he knew JD. Yeah. Then we started having that combination of friendship and stuff. Because when I went to Sbeho and said, I know this guy, I saw him on radio, then we started being friends.
Because I've realized you worked to Lentswe for a very long time.
Yeah. Yo, bruh, since let me say since 2023, early 2023. Yeah, I will never say 2022 because I was still at high school. I used to just visit at the studio. I will never say I went there 2022.
Okay.
Yeah, but officially I went there 2023.
2023.
Yeah, officially as a presenter, it was
The-
2023.
The question I'm about to ask, I'm not offending anyone,
Yeah,
and we are not challenging anyone.
yeah.
But Rapila, in real life here, we know these things they do happen. Erenye usebenzile Lentswe ka yona. Team yo ka reng, this was the best team exhibited yona ke team ya bona.
Hey, brah, when I started radio, I was still confused, to be honest. I was still confused. But now I would say the team that it was the best team is when Mr. Zunga was the station manager, bruh. I don't want to lie. You see that team? Yeah, there were clinches there and there.
Yeah.
But that team, bruh, it was powerful. I don't want to lie.
Hard workers.
Hard workers. Mr. Zunga had his own strategy and whatever, but it was the best team. The chaotic team, bruh, I don't want to lie. During our time of leading, around 2009, we had to take over on
I
management.
remember.
Yeah.
That was after Mzunga's era, ne?
Yes. That's when things started to.
What's in KB? Who became the station manager?
KyGi.
KB.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was for me, it was a team of young people, and for me, it was a time of a change
Yeah.
on the radio at that time. Because the first team we started with, they were more focused on current affairs and other things, like more focused on community. So during our KB's era, it was us, youth.
Yeah.
It was most of us on management. It was youth. That's when I was started to be appointed as a technical manager officially.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was doing that work since 2003 until 2009.
In 2009, they appointed you
They
as a...
appointed me because I remember Mr. Makhalimeli was a technical manager, but I was doing the job, not in a bad way anyway, but I was doing the job. He was a technical manager, so during that time he was doing teaching.
Yeah.
So most of the time he was not in the station.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Then, when did you left Lentswe? When did you leave Lentswe?
Abra, after the death of the late
JD.
JD, then I started, you know what, I'm done with radio. Because the very same year he passed away, I resigned the same year.
The same.
Yeah.
Things were not the same, or it was just a...
It was a chaos, bruh.
I think I'm enough. already.
I don't want to lie, it was a chaos. We were trying to fix things. There were people with their intentions with the radio. Yes.
I get you.
Yeah. So our focus was not the same. There were people focusing on the money. There were people focusing on the radio, specifically radio.
Then after Lentswe, yes, like it's like Lentswe. Why are after Lentswe?
Yo, bruh. After Lentswe, bruh, I don't want to lie, nothing much. Nothing much. I focused on work.
Part time you are DJ.
Let me tell you, after Lentswe, that's when I started realizing. I will never say, as such, I will never say I wasted my time. But I think that time I could have done something with my life. That's when things started to change. Started focusing more on to study, do some certificates. My focus was there, do some money. I was old, having 2 kids. You understand?
Yeah.
I having 2 kids now. Then I have to focus now. Then I started joining Brate for the Fokana Fund.
Yeah. I see.
I used to have sound back then. Then we started doing joint venture. He was doing catering. Then I started doing started supplying service for municipalities,
Yeah.
government and stuff. I was focusing on business, money, education.
Capesta production. Was it Capesta?
Yeah,
It was your idea. It was your brand.
yeah.
Okay. Continue.
I started this thing of music in 2024. No, 2004. 2004, I started recording guys. Same studio, Lentswe studio.
All right.
Guys will come and say, "Hey, we want to record our music, we want to do this." Then I started there. 2005, I started to own my first computer. Yeah, it was Pentium 1.
Tell us if you got music.
Yeah, with the big screen and the spawn. Yeah, that's way with the white one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Leonard Negifu as a kid.
So,
Yeah. Back then, baby mama, that was sorry for the late, and that deadline. All of a computer from a computer. Then I started using it because I was now the interest on computer.
Yeah.
Then I started recording there. I remember I was recording guys, Karam Kuku. Then we started doing music there, started releasing music. I started doing the outside events, like performing events.
Yeah.
That's when the music and art started there.
Yeah.
2003, 2004. And the guys I used to hang up with, most of them were doing poetry, some of them were doing music. So my surrounding people were doing music. Yeah.
So, during the Capestra production era, your artists, because I remember Capestra originally artists in Lata specifically, or
No.
they would come to you and say, like, I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What we'll do music. I remember we'll do music, give it to the late JD to play on radio on Fridays. There was a slot of like upcoming artists and whatever.
I remember that.
Yeah, when he started his show, you'll play a music of one of the locals. So we started there giving music, they will play on radio. Then people will say, oh, okay, they will start coming. I never went and bring anyone.
No charge. Or you were doing it for free?
I was doing it for free.
No, I'm
I was just helping you. I was just helping you. Remember, during that time, I used to join these organizations, non-profit organizations. I remember when Tumaole Disabled, when they started, I was there. The late I just forgot his name. Yeah, I was there.
Okay.
So I started joining these non-profit organizations. So we were helping there. I remember when Tabang was started, I was there. When
Tabang Society.
This German youth come to South Africa, I was part of the team.
Oh.
Yeah. So we used to go there, like as radio personnel. We used to go there helping to those organizations. So some of them we met there. So I will hear someone sing and say, come to my studio, let's record. So
There are a lot of young people, or should I say youth in Dala? Because I can say now it's youth in Dala now.
yeah.
I once had a conversation interview with Deep Empress,
Yeah.
and she mentioned you on the show that actually motho a mo rutile mo letseng or a be le interest ya it's you. And even that time I was starting talking to DJ Sanuchi, most of them they mention or ba be le lerato la ho letsa e be di DJ tse leng tsona today because of you. Was it part of your intention to say, I want to teach these young people how to play, or it was the matter of these people, they love this thing, then let me show them how we need to.
The late JD, when he was alive back then, we used to be friends. You know Baba Cheku.
Yeah.
Baba Cheku was one of the artists who
Yeah.
he was also a rapper. He did some songs with WHP and other guys, Bolemenko and other guys. So he started recording at my place.
Okay.
So he went to study at Nemisa.
Okay.
Nemisa is an art institution and stuff. They do graphics and other things there. Then we started developing an interest of going there. So the radio took us there to do some. It was this short courses. Yeah.
3 months, 6 months.
6 months, 2 months, sometimes a month, going there, study some things and stuff. So when I went there, that's when I started realizing that a lot of kids back home, they are not exposed on this. Hence, you'll find on TV, you'll find presenters are from Joburg, Pretoria, that side, or maybe Durban or Cape Town. You never find kids from Free State and stuff. Yeah. So that's when I realized most of the kids, they are not exposed on these things. That's when I came back and said, I wanted to start something like this. Our lecturer back there, he was trying to show us that when you go back home, instill these things on youth. They must do these arts activities. If you're a dancer, singer and stuff. So because I loved music, then I started saying, you know what, let me teach other guys. Because then I was taught anyway. Yeah, I was taught anyway. When I started DJing, it was funny, man. It was funny, man. I used to go to these BOBs and play there. And yeah. We used to go home to Abotami. Yeah, you remember Abotami. And then I used to go to Haunalili events. I used to go with my late brother. He was a Pantula. We used to go to Patum and stuff. So I usually stand on a DJ booth
and check
how do they play. Until Twitter said, let me show you, bro. Twitter showed me some things. I said, come early, play some music.
It was finance.
It was finance back then. It was finance. Then DJ Twitter Malikin. I said, come early, bro. I'll teach you. Then I used to come early when there's the shows at Patum. I used to go early there, play. But the person who taught me, like, step by step, is DJ Twitter. Tabang. Yeah, Tabang. Rush, yeah. He's the one who used to go at home, go Kamring.
He had all the equipment.
He had all the equipment and we studied there to play this. But I had a knowledge because I used to play with cassettes and with those banners. But mixing, I was not perfect. Then until he showed me, bro, this is how you do it. And then after that, I would say I have taught 80% of the DJs in Paris. 80%. Yeah, I taught 80%. Even if I gave you the basics, but I would say I taught 80% of the DJs in Paris.
And let's talk about, but this one I don't want to dwell that much into it because it raises conflicts and whatsoever. I remember you once worked for, what do they call it? In Ilkamo.
Oh,
Overcomers. What were you doing there?
Yo, bro.
It was also something else to do with technicians, sound, and what and what.
In short, we were doing media production. Okay. Now we have to explain to the audience.
What is media?
Yeah, those who don't know, we are doing media production. We are shooting videos. Actually, it's an NGO teaching young kids music, acting, agriculture activities. We're teaching them how to shoot videos and photography, videography. We're teaching young kids. Like your 9-year-old, 12-year-old kids, we're teaching those from the early stage. So, and also we were doing some adverts for big names. I will never mention, but for big names, like on TV, that you see on TV.
Really?
Big, really big. I can, if someone say I'm lying, I will show him some adverts on TV. I say adverts for this and that and that. I was the one editing this. Yeah. So I was doing graphic. I did diploma in graphic designing. So, but there's no work, man. Hey. I did graphic designing, so there I was doing in motion graphics. When you see these animated
Videos or
animated letters and videos, when you see those things, I was editing there. I was also doing visual effects. I don't know if you know what visual effects. Um, most of everything that you see now on AI, it was created by someone. Yeah.
Oh.
Those visuals you see in the background, you see KyGi having flames on hands. I was doing that. Yeah. You see, there's a movie, last year movie of efficacy. You see that movie they do with the eyes, blue eyes and stuff. I was doing those effects. And overcomers. Yeah, I was doing visual effects, motion graphics. See, when you see those things moving.
Let's make it clear. Not a movie was figures.
No, but something similar to that.
Similar to that, you're doing it.
Yeah, I was
because people they will misinterpret you and say, no, like you said, is the one.
No. Something similar. I was making an example. Something similar to that.
Yeah. Okay. Then after Overcomers, where?
Hey, bruh, after Overcomers, bruh. I'm home, bruh. After Overcomers, I'm home. I'm home. Yeah. Some construction work, being a manager somewhere for 3-6 months, 2 months, come back. So yeah.
Then after Lentswe FM, on a radio station, you say them for your the offer.
They were there, but we have to value your offers.
Yeah.
Then the offers were there. The offers were there, but because of the history era, so for you to go in, it's difficult. Yeah. I felt like I'm going to be used again. So I have an experience, and now I have qualifications for that. So for me,
you can't
either you give me this or forget.
I remember there's one of my friends. I used to work with him go Kronstadt. I sent a message one day and said, KyGi, we are busy process your radio station in Botswana, and this is what I need. I need 1 to 3 profiles.
Yeah.
Question naga ko hore. They still ask the advices from you. Certain things.
Yeah.
You do it for free, or they must pay something for it.
Let me tell you the funny thing, bro. I help so many artists locally. Some of them, they went far, bro.
Yeah.
Some of them today are actors. Some of them are doing music professionally. And I helped so many DJs. Today are making money, are professionals, without asking anything, bro. Like even a cent.
50 rand code.
Nothing, bro. If you give me something, it's from you.
Yeah.
But majority of the people I've helped or give advice to, it was for like purely free, bro. There are those who are willing to say, bro, charge me, I'll pay you. Yeah. There are those who were insisting.
You can't do that for free.
Yeah, there were those who were insisting. There were those who were insisting and say, bro, you can't teach me this or you can't do this for me for free. So even the guy who was, he was not the first guy. I remember there were the guys from Velcom. They used to call me and say, hey, bro, you want someone to help us with this and that and that and that. I used to go and help them. In Sasol, I remember they called me and say, bro, we want to start an online radio station. So we need your advice to connect this and that and this and that. But it didn't happen because I was charging them some money. So they thought, we know him, he'll do it for free. So I said, no, you give me this much and I'll come and do it.
I'll come and do it.
I'll come and do it.
I almost forgot this one. Let's talk about this one. There's a rumor that you are the one. Ala tlosa lentswe ka toropong Alisa allocation. Or you were working with other people there, professionals, or you were doing it alone?
Hey, bro.
Because everybody says that. Like he's the one who still into the toropong Alisa allocation.
In short, bro, I'm not intelligent. But after my matric, I started learning that if you want something to be done, you have to do it yourself. Yeah.
That's
If you
true.
don't know, ask.
Yeah.
And technology helped us now. So if there's something I don't know, I'll go and Google my brand. I still respect the late JD. Thank you so much. That guy and Edgar Lejuan. Those guys, Ebra, I know computer today because of those two guys. I don't want to lie.
Oh, ano man badula
Yeah.
same area.
See, those two guys loved technology, bruh. They used to attend at Boston College. They were doing IT and stuff.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Okay.
Bruh, I studied computer from those two guys. You see,
In and out.
the Edgar you see today.
Yeah.
I used to go to his place and Rikwaleko Kamre. He would do this magic stuff on the IT and stuff. Then I will always ask them, "What are you doing here, bro? What is this? What is that?" Then I started having that thing of I want to study, I want to know these things. So if I want to do something, I do something. So to go back to your question, it was me and DJ Potts.
Okay.
It was only two of us.
Yeah.
They wanted to move from there. So they were struggling to find a company to do that. And Mr. Nzunga and Mr. Nopeche came to me and Datema Khalmeli. And they asked me, "Bra,
Were you still part of the station?
yeah, I was still part of the station back then." They said, "Hey, bra, we see that you know these things. If there's a problem, you fix it quickly and all that." And then, because I even went to a training for that, I went to Suntech for some time to study the antennas,
Fix antenna,
whatever studio things and stuff. I even went to Sound Fusion. There was a workshop for Sound Fusion teaching us about this new desk. You see this digital new desk. I went to study for that. I know it up and down. So they came to me and said, "Bro, you came back from the workshop and stuff. Can you do this?" I said, "But it's a challenge. I can do it." Then I started asking guys who can help me.
You already knew what you're going to do when you get there, or you just knew, or no, I'll be able to do this even though I don't know what I'm going to do.
Let me tell you, when we went to the workshop, Sound Fusion workshop, they were teaching us of the new equipment coming up, the digital ones. Before these new digital ones, we went there. We went there with the technical managers of the big radio stations at SABC. We went to the workshop. All of us, they were teaching us about this new equipment
That is coming.
like digital mixers and all that, digital board equipment and all that. So when I came back, they wanted to move the station. Remember, Lentswe was analog.
Yeah.
It was not digital. So whatever I studied there, it was more advanced than this.
Analog.
So for me, it was this one. In the street language, you say "Kipapagal this." Then
You already knew.
I already knew this one I can do it. So even the connections, they told us that the connections, they mark connections. So there's no way you're going to have a difficulty to know what is this, what is that, what is this, what is that. But before even I went there, I knew it. What is at the bottom of the desk, the connections, where the computer comes in, the sound cards and all that. I knew it before I went there. So for me, it was easy. It was only one desk, 24. It was 8-channel or 16-channel desk. It was easy. So it was only 4 channels going to production and 2 channels coming from production to on-air studio. If you just want to link those studios, it was easy.
Like, are you telling me if there's anyone, I don't know, ke bula radio station and I want the guy who will connect next to me. You can do that.
I can do that, with no doubt. You can take me here and take me to a commercial radio station.
Yeah.
And they say there's a fault of this and this, and I can tell you where's the fault. You see this big studio you see, I can go there and fix it.
Go back to radio, man.
Bro. To be honest, they tortured me.
Yeah.
Lentswe tortured me, brother.
A lot.
A lot, bro.
Okay.
I felt like what I had at the time, if I was not at Lentswe or somewhere, it was going to be something else, yeah.
And currently, your focus is social media DJ?
No. Okay. Let me say from 2016, yeah, let me be specific. 2016, I was more focused on music syncing. Music syncing is what you hear on adverts. The sound effects, music. I was more focused on that. I was also focusing on graphics. I started freelancing with the big companies. Some of the billboards you see in Joburg or Devon, those billboards in streets and stuff, I'm the one did it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the one did it. I even did the one with a new brand of a shoe. They collaborated with one of the big DJ in South Africa. I was the one doing the billboard for these guys. When I saw them, when I go in Joburg, when I saw them, I say, this is my design.
Yeah.
And so, money for freelancing, bro, it comes big, but once off. Yeah. And when you sit down and check at home, I think so, and then you start balancing there and there. It's not big money anyway. It's a money to survive.
Yeah.
And if you don't have an agency to market you, bro,
you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Are you willing to teach somebody all the skill that you have? Are you willing to teach somebody? Somebody would you see and say, like Selai, and I wish you guys are trying it.
Let me be honest with you, including my two daughters. Kids in our days, bruh, there are very few, bruh. Very few children now in our days who love to learn some of the things. I don't know, it's us as adults, never instill whatever, I don't know, but they are not interested, bro. Yeah.
I get you.
My point is, why I'm saying that, let me make an example. The youth today, the artists and the DJs, the latest ones, the newcomers, I taught few of them. Locally here, they are recognized now. I had a difficulty of teaching those boys, including my nephew, bro.
It was difficult.
It was difficult. Kids in our
They don't catch up the speed.
No, they don't want to listen, bro.
Okay.
They know too much. They know too much. When they see Abashevel TikTok or and other things, they think they know. Because they're always on the phone, so they think they know. So there's no way you're going to teach kids. My 2K, bruh, forget it. When you tell them this thing is not done this way, they'll tell you, papa, my brother. This is how. Yeah, this is how it's done, not that way. And when they get into trouble, they came back and say, hey, brother, how we say this thing is wrong? They will come back to you for advice when they have a trouble or whatever they decided to do, it gives them a problem, they will come back to you. Yeah. But forwarding, but giving them a skill is going to be difficult. They will tell you your era is passed away, technology changed and whatever. So wait, breaker. Yeah. There are those who listen to us big brothers. There are those who listen when we talk. There are those who listen to us brothers and sisters. When you tell them, this is how you do it, not this way. And I'm telling you, majority of those who listen, they are fun now, bro. Very fun.
Female DJs. Let's talk about female DJs and male DJs.
Yeah.
Ke ba feng ba o ka reng ba catch up ka speed? Because in
Okay, Rigi Beson. From Skilly Saga, White Sigma routine. Ladies, they take time to catch up. But ladies, at the end, they become perfect than the guys. Like, ladies are more focused on what you tell them.
yes, yeah.
Yeah. So the problem of the guys is like when you teach them something, when they have a basic, they think they know. They think they know. So once you teach them something, they go out, people started appreciating what they're doing. Now they think they know. So the ladies will come back. Even the ladies I've taught how to DJ, even today, they still come back and say, hey man, I was playing somewhere and I met this mixing desk and it gives me difficulties. Then I say, this is how you do it. You must do this and do that. And once they go back, found same situation, they excel. So the guys will never come back.
Yeah.
I had few guys, even the late DJ Poker. He once told me, nah, brah, we can go head in head. But he forgot he used to come and borrow CDJs and go to parties.
Yeah, yeah.
So once they know, they think they are the best.
Your kid guys.
Ladies learn best than the guys.
Do you get booked every weekend, or
No.
there are weekends when you find yourself, I'm just chilling at home?
DJing back then, before 2010, it was a career, bro.
Okay.
I had so many things because of that money. It never clicked in my mind. I have to go and look for a job. I was working at the restaurant. I haven't quit there and say, I don't want to work there anymore. Focusing on DJing. I bought my sound back then, sound equipment, studio equipment with the DJ money.
Okay.
Yeah. Back then we were paid nice and we had gigs everywhere. Back then, there was not much, but you could come with 10, 15,000 in a weekend. Sometimes come with 7,000 if you're not working, 5,000, 7,000. Back then. So I know if I have four gigs in a weekend, I'm covered for a whole month. It's a salary of someone. Yeah. Then they started making it strictly business. Then everyone started flocking on that. So
nowadays it's after COVID.
And back after COVID, things got worse. Bro. I remember back then I was the only hip hop DJ, like around locally. I could say in Free State, excluding Kolide Guru. I knew him later. That is what it was only two of us.
It's from Velcom, eh?
Yeah, it's from Velcom. I knew it back then that it was only two of us who were DJing professionally hip hop. Yeah, but now it's plenty of us, bro. So back then, 2006, 2007, we were playing with CDJs. We were only two guys. I met him in an event. So I said, cool, yeah. So
you've never heard of him before?
One of my students knew him.
Okay.
He said, this guy, and one of my friends now knew him before that he was playing hip hop. Yeah.
To those who wants to become DJ, especially Manaba school, the advice that you can give to them, or a career with DJ, is it best to start ka laptop and move to CDJs, or they can start ka CDJs and go forward?
My honest opinion: go to school, go study music, make it a career. Study music. When you come back, you're going to do music. Like Shimza, for example. Shimza went to school, Soul Candy. I went to Soul Candy, but I never made it. Yeah, I went to South Kenya. I went there for 2 months and came back and said, gas pass. I went there. They wanted to give me a contract. It didn't go well with me. Yeah, I went there, Cuba. You know Cuba. I met with Cuba in Kwakwa. I was playing there, DJ Cuba. The DJ Cuba said, come visit there. I went there, visit. Then I met some other guys, not him. And we were sleeping. There was a back room there. We were sleeping in a back room there at South Kenya.
When you wake up in the morning,
Matra said, go to studio. I stayed there for a month without even having a contract or anything. To go to studio. There were students there. There were food there, bro. Okay. These rich boys will come with food there. They will come every morning there. They will find us there. I went there for a month, or 1 month or 2, and I came back. I said, no, hey, Joburg life, bro, it's hectic.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So
but I did few music there, but I don't know for who. I don't want to lie.
Okay.
Yeah, we did some sounds, study things. That's when I started seeing things. Oh, in studio you need this and that and that. When I came back here, I bought those things. At home they thought I went to Spain or something.
Too busy than to
take it easy. Yeah.
So you're saying the young ones must directly go to school?
Go to school, study music, and then after completing your diploma or whatever music, then you can go and become an artist or become a DJ. DJ is an extra, bro.
Yeah.
So what we did, bro, now we started DJing, go to school later. So they must go to school, study music. Because if I had the knowledge I have now of the music production, I would be too far, bro. I was going to be too far. But because I've started the wrong way, even the kids now, they start the wrong way. They rush for fame, they rush for money, and it's a matter of fame. So if you start that way, you're going nowhere, bro. I don't want to lie. Honestly, you're going nowhere.
Do you have any company under your name now?
Liquidated.
Liquidated. What do you do? It's a recording.
Yeah, it was. It was normally the CIP certificate. I was doing anything I wanted to do, but I was only focused on doing this. So, like I said, there used to be money coming in. So I used to pop in that account, and it was a huge money. So I didn't know about the tax paying and other things or whatever until what they do, they deregister it. It's deregistered now. In 2018, they deregistered it. So for now, I don't have any company in my name.
Should we say it's future plans or what? What are your future plans? What are you looking up to for the next coming years?
My future plan is to own a production studio, bro. In Free State, we have few production studios, bro. If you can remember, it's Park Office, if I'm not mistaken.
Park Office in Blockland.
Yeah, they have this equipment and stuff. I remember department, I went to that workshop, or it was in Peace or something. Department of Free State, Arts and Culture, and this year they wanted to do something in Constant, like that production something.
Something like that.
In the theater there, they wanted to do something like that. So I don't know what happened. I think wait, but they wanted to do something.
We're part of that.
I was part of that team. I remember then I was part of the team of the people who were going to selected to go and work there. Yeah. So my aim is to do a production studio where we do acting, we do radio there, we do music, we include DJs and stuff.
Like anywhere or specifically in Paris?
I can be anywhere, bro. Can be anywhere.
Even in Gauteng?
Even in Gauteng, but to own a production studio. You know, production studio, bro, includes so many things that you see on TV, you hear on radio. Yeah.
Can you, according to your experience, according to the things that you have mentioned, can you do the documentaries? If there's somebody out there who wants to do the documentary, they can just come and say, Lucky, I want to do this. Can you do this?
I worked with, at Overcomers, I worked with some talented guys there. They say, I worked with Jabu. Yeah, he's from Soweto, by the way, but he's married here in Paris.
Paris. Okay.
Yeah. We had that with Ziggs. There's a guy called Ziggs. He's a graphic, what. Yeah. So I worked with the guys. We wanted to make a team to do documentaries, to do that. But the problem is everything here. I don't want to offend anyone. But in Paris, most of the things is politics, bro.
Yeah.
So it comes difficult when you want to start something.
To achieve something.
Yeah. So if you want to start and achieve something, along the way,
There must be somebody.
there must be something somebody to blocks you. So we wanted to do that, and even the age, we could have done that, but because of the age is limiting us, bro. Yeah. Because we tried to look for funding and other things, but because of the age, we needed young people to do that. I remember we have even discussed it with Jabu to say, how about we use Lentswe Community Radio Station? You see the building.
Yeah.
How about we use that building? I said, no, it's a long process. We have to go to this TA, apply for that. Department of Communication, they are the ones who are responsible for that equipment. So they have to find someone who is responsible. Okay, I know who's taking care of the equipment for now.
And which they can't give you a go ahead.
They can't give me a go ahead here. So we wanted to use that building to do such things, to teach young people how to shoot documentaries and shoot our own drama or whatever, and submit them to what you call this channel,
Mojalab.
Yeah.
And
So equipment is there. We have equipment and all these things, but we needed support from the community and stuff. So to start,
your message to the young ones about the importance of education. Why is it so important for them to get educated?
Now say from experience, ke studied ntho tse ngata se ke le moholo, over 30. That's when I started to realize that education is very important. O kila kena ka boardroom and o thola batho ba bona number intelligence. They are not intelligent, but because by ile sekolong, you feel like they are intelligent.
Yeah.
And o feel like a romkananyana ka boardroom.
Yeah. I know that feeling.
You know that feeling?
I know that feeling.
Yeah, o ipotsa re batho ba buang. My message is education e bapala role on almost everything, my plan. On almost everything. Le sekweta sa sekweta se o bonang se poma koloi ya tjhelete. Ho na le mastermind la, my brother. There's someone ana le knowledge ya the system e sebediswang, ana le knowledge ya ntho e itseng e etsang hore ba be successful on mission o etsang. So hence I'm saying le bokweteng ona le someone e le ke mastermind. Education it plays a role e kgolo hampe. A practical example, even now sebetsa ko a restaurant, there's a qualification for that.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a qualification for that.
That's true.
So almost everything you go to school
Needs education.
needs education. So nakong tsa rona re nisa riding in. Yes, we were told yes kolo study khuta. I understand. Hona le bana ba bangata ba graduating ba dutse hae. Aba sebetse, there's no jobs, there's no this. Hence government ya rona encourage youth to create mosebetsi. But o tlo create mosebetsi jwang? I'm sorry to use the word. O le tomko.
Yeah.
One toll and 21. How are you going to form a business? Only don't go. O tlo tsebella ka di cash flow. O tlo tsebella ka year planning, monthly planning, monthly income. O tlo tsebella ka ntho tse tsa sekolo.
You didn't go to school.
You get my point? O tlo tsebella ka what's the difference between marketing and promoting? What toll and 21? Why you told and 21? When you go to a board meeting or you go to present your business idea, how fika mono fika wituma maleni, or you take something into someone and you present it. Someone ali intelligent enough, this is not you. So going to school is very important. We reborn our brothers, Mokas, Batsorimbo tender, Batsorimbo. Nka show ya we blew it today. If people ba ne ba ile sekolong, study, sekolong for se bula kelello. It doesn't mean I'm not doing everything, but skela se bula kelello ka ntse ngata.
Yeah.
La o bua le motho, la o tloa la re ona yena wa ngatresa. Wa bona. Sinya o bua le motho a khotmane ai. Wa bona. Posture how we in. Sekolo ba o ruta how to present yourself over to. Mesebetsi ya no e mengata brother. Whether ke construction, ke sebetsa construction no. Sebetsa ka motlakatsi. But yet it's okay education. Whatever we rutwang mo, if you know study before, it was going to be easy for you. Or sebetsa mo. That's why you find companies in they don't want to hire people with only education, but what experience. Though it's abnormal. So those sometimes it's abnormal. So having experience and having a qualification from Sevito, it's a bonus, right? Let me say but because of I don't have qualifications.
Okay.
Qualifications. Experience thing, but qualifications. Before ke complete diploma ya graphic designing, I had offers, my brother. People bang phoning. I know there was a Chinese company that operated these billboards. Some other guy. They wanted someone. I submitted my CV. You know, when I received the call, I said, your job and your portfolio, my brother, it's impressive. But qualification. Experience was there, everything was there. And a brand, go shaga the figures. What told them?
Yeah.
The figures, brand. Go shaga the figures. I want. So meaning my first salary in that cash. You get my point. But because of I didn't have a qualification for whatever airway killing good to go on, then I can get that. Education is very important. It plays a role. Now we're not going, but it plays a role.
Then the rest will come up.
It's a podcast, you know. If one of us has knowledge or whatever, cameras, has education, mics and whatever, it's really possible. No ways.
Mr. J, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
In closing, you still have both parents.
Yeah.
Okay. Short message to them. What's the message you can give to your parents?
When I grew up, like I started and said, there's a film there's a film at but growing up, it's only very difficult. And I'm not saying that Waka have a role as a father, Weba plays a role as a father. But most of the time, Mewaka was a breadwinner at home, like in Limpopo. And even till today, Salmo also fails. But Mewaka until standing, fighting for family, and Mewaka would deal your siblings, Kiwana family. Kiwana was very important more life
in your life. Yeah.
And the very same people, Kiwana was destroyer more life. So now in short, faithful. Yeah. On that work, I can know to you. If you want something, do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
Most of Batwabangata, Abafita go by Kenya go high. Or Mandela Bridge.
Yeah.
Usually say Tatemulo Pake smart, what's happening with Alanka and stuff. So Tataka really Urutile riding in our communicate it.
Yeah.
No matter how Tataka I was give up a life, simple living. And now I'm glad for no channel. My siblings clean from that work out to say I'll move for Hispania and I can labor for that thing. Or in Tola about difficulty or banality challenges or banality issues where it's a if you want something, you can say it's a winner.
You must always have a way forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. J, thank you so much for coming, man. It really means a lot.
Yeah.
I believe there are a lot of young people who will learn a lot from this conversation, and it will be, I believe, it will open eye to somebody else out there who wants to do
Yeah.
DJing, who still want to study,
Do radio,
do radio.
videography, and graphic designing, go do IT, whatever you want to do, go do it.
Yeah.
Go do it.
No, thank you so much, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I hope to hear from you in a few months to come, not few years to come. Few
Now
months
my
to
last word is fela gore. O ska ba pelo lokileng jwala ka ya ka.
come.
Takhabate.
Thank you so much. Jay.
Later.
Thanks.